There's a secret most people overlook when it comes to connection. It isn't created through perfection, appearance, or charm. It's created through presence. You don't need a scripted line or a flawless moment to make someone feel close to you. What actually matters is intention, awareness, and the willingness to be genuine. If you want to form a deep bond with a female friend or anyone in just 3 minutes, the first step is shifting your focus. Stop trying to impress her. Start trying to understand her. Real connection doesn't happen when you speak the most. It happens when you listen the most. When you offer someone your full attention, your eyes, your silence, your empathy, you communicate something rare. I truly see you. And in a world overflowing with distractions, that's magnetic. The first minute is presence. Put your phone away. Make eye contact. Let your body language say, "You matter right now." Presence is the foundation of trust. The second minute is curiosity. Ask a question that makes her reflect, not about facts, but about feelings. What's been inspiring you lately, or what's been on your mind these days? Simple questions that open meaningful doorways. The key is to listen, really listen, without rushing in with your own story. The third minute is authenticity. Don't filter yourself to sound perfect. Be honest. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's connection in motion. When you're comfortable being real, you invite her to do the same. That's when a simple interaction becomes something meaningful, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. Connection isn't measured by time, it's measured by depth. You can spend hours with someone and never reach their heart, or spend 3 minutes and leave an impression of warmth, trust, and respect. Presence is the starting point of every meaningful relationship. In a world filled with notifications, divided focus, and constant noise, presence is rare, yet it carries more weight than any perfect sentence ever could. When you give someone your full attention, you're not just listening with your ears, but with your eyes, your posture, your silence, and your energy. Presence tells them without words, "You matter right now." To be present is to pause everything else, the assumptions, the inner chatter, the urge to respond, and fully see the person in front of you. It's not waiting for your turn to speak. It's being genuinely curious about what's being spoken. Presence is both a discipline and a sign of respect. It turns ordinary conversation into a moment of real connection. Most people crave attention, but what they are truly longing for is presence. Attention can be shallow. Presence is profound. Attention is temporary. Presence stays with you. When someone feels you're fully there, not distracted, not judging, their guard drops, their heart opens, trust begins. Practicing presence requires awareness. Put away your phone, maintain eye contact, let your mind quiet enough to notice not just words, but tone, pauses, and emotion. That's when you create a space where honesty feels safe. True connection comes from the quality of attention, not the quantity of time. 3 minutes of real presence can accomplish more than hours of half-hearted conversation. When you master presence, you unlock the deepest level of connection, one that feels natural, intimate, and unforgettable. Curiosity is the invisible bridge between two hearts. It transforms small talk into connection and acquaintances into understanding. When you approach someone with genuine curiosity, you're communicating, "I want to know the real you." It's not about filling silence. It's about discovering depth. Real curiosity is rooted in empathy, not interrogation. It's about interest, not intrusion. When talking to a female friend, curiosity shows up in how you ask, how you listen, how you respond. Most people speak to be heard, few speak to understand. Trust grows when you stop assuming and start exploring. Ask questions that invite reflection, questions that reveal her inner world, not just the surface. What makes you feel alive? What's been on your heart lately? These are simple but powerful. They show you care about who she is, not just what she does. Curiosity requires patience. It's not about jumping to the next topic or bringing the focus back to yourself. It's about holding space, allowing silence, listening without judgment. That's when people feel safe enough to open up. When someone feels understood, they feel valued. And feeling valued is what creates lasting connection. Curiosity turns ordinary conversations into exchanges filled with trust and respect. It breaks down walls, builds emotional intimacy, and reveals shared humanity. If you want to connect deeply in minutes, let go of the need to impress and embrace the desire to learn. Ask, listen, reflect, care. Curiosity is love in motion. Authenticity is the soul of real connection. It's the bravery to show up unfiltered, imperfect, and honest. People waste so much energy trying to impress, rehearsing words, or hiding behind polished confidence. But what truly draws others in isn't perfection, it's truth. When you stop performing and start being real, you invite others to do the same. Authenticity opens the door for trust. It doesn't mean oversharing. It means aligning your words with your heart. If something moves you, express it. If you don't know something, admit it. Vulnerability isn't a flaw, it's strength under self-control. When your female friend senses that your words, your curiosity, your presence come from a sincere place, she relaxes. People can feel authenticity. It allows them to let their guard down because they sense they don't have to pretend. Being authentic also means consistency, your actions matching your intentions. That's what builds credibility over time and makes people trust you, respect you, and feel drawn to you. In a world obsessed with image, being real is a radical act. Authenticity doesn't just attract people, it heals them, because deep down, everyone wants the same thing, to be valued not for their mask, but for their truth. Depth isn't measured by duration, but by honesty. You can know someone for years and not truly connect, or share 3 minutes of sincerity and feel an unexplainable closeness. Meaningful connection happens when presence, curiosity, and authenticity meet. That's when conversation shifts from casual to soulful. Depth arises when the focus moves from small talk to what actually matters. Feelings, dreams, fears, values. You create depth. When both people drop the performance and meet as humans, that's when trust forms naturally. We live in a world obsessed with more messages, more interactions, more noise. But the heart doesn't crave more. It craves real. A few sincere words can mean more than 1,000 said without intention. When you offer presence, listen with curiosity, and respond with authenticity, you create something unforgettable, a human moment. Depth isn't about effort, it's about awareness. Noticing subtle emotions, tones, expressions, pause. These details hold the heart of connection. In just 3 focused minutes, you can leave an imprint that lasts. Depth doesn't demand time, it demands truth. Connection is never about strategy, it's about sincerity. It's about showing up fully, being curious, being authentic, and prioritizing depth over duration. When you truly listen, when your goal shifts from impressing to understanding, you create a bond that time alone cannot produce. Real relationships are built in moments, not milestones. They grow from presence, curiosity, honesty, and respect. It only takes a few intentional minutes to make someone feel valued, and moments like that can shape both of you. So, never underestimate the power of a genuine exchange. In a disconnected world, your presence becomes grounding, your curiosity becomes a doorway, and your authenticity becomes an invitation to trust. Depth isn't about how long you know someone, it's about how real you're willing to be. And sometimes connection begins in just 3 minutes. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, write the words, "I finished the lesson," in the comments so I can see who truly stayed until the very end. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.